Derrick Egan, aka Shangan Lang, top dog when it comes to City Grove, known for putting in work, slinging nine, even confined to a wheelchair. Shangalang would demand his respect. Allegedly, in CCC, deputies would insist that Shangalang would be confined to PC because of all the smoke he had. He declined and still went in, came out like a man. Shangalang would lose his life to gun violence in 2004. This crazy looking motherfucker right here is Pistol Pitt, aka Christopher John, out of Queensboro, known for slanging nine and stepping. He did 10 years for attempt on the nigga off Cooper Road, but don't let the attempt fool you. Speaking of crazy looking, and the Cooper Road, this nigga right here, named Rue, out of Cooper Road, known for doing his ditty. I ain't gonna speak on it too much because he fighting the jokes, but right now, I'm gonna let you read about it. This right here is Morel Morris, out of the bottom area, one of the most dangerous areas in Shreveport at that time. Morel's little brother Chris would be mistakenly killed, and that would send Morel on a rampage. Morel was shot 15 times and bounced back like it's normal. Allegedly, Morel would go to his baby mama house, kick down the door, pistol whoop her and her boyfriend. Some niggas just like that. This right here is Calvin Reed, known for punishing shit, known for putting up shit. And allegedly, he was a hitman for the police department. Whether that's true or not, he got a lot of bodies on him. Allegedly, he would wear a wig and a dress and get his victims like that. I had to do the last one for a young nigga. VV, known for slanging nine and punching shit. You see the soldier sign. VV will be allegedly involved in a raceway shooting where 8 people were shot. VV will be retaliated against. One night, VV will be riding with his girlfriend. As they make a turn, they notice another car following them. They turn, the other car turn. VV will get out with his Draco, approach the vehicle, and say, "What's up?" As he notices who the person is, he turns his back, walk off. The person shoots him, kills him. This right here, Sebastian Richardson, aka Bamm, also from the bottom area. But unlike Morel, he will be part of the bottom bars. Short in stature, but not to be played with. Known for putting in work, you read about it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Bam Bam Raw TV. I'm Bam Bam, aka the 411 Giant. Hit that like button. I need y'all to subscribe and hit that bell icon so I can you can see my next video when it come out. In this episode here, we're gonna talk about Shangalang. But first, let me say, there's many gangsters in our Shreveport Boulder area. Some still living, some young coming up. So I'm only going to touch on a few of them that's notable, because I can go on forever talking about some of the men around in this area, things they done, because it's kind of notable situation. And Shangalang is known for being almost impossible to kill at one time. People had noted him like, hey man, he was walking death, and he was notorious for a lot of things that he did going on. But I'm finna get into that. How I met Shangalang, how I first met Shangalang. When I used to be out in the game, I used to go around in all the neighborhoods on my birthday, and I would park on the most noted corner and kick it with the men that I knew there, and I would everybody was welcome. I used to feel I had a banana yellow ranchero, and I filled it with alcohol and ice up to the top. And everybody who out there, you just come over here, you drink, you get out there, get what you want, had everything that you wanted in there. All kind of alcohol, beer, you name it. I filled it up. I would leave that area, then I go on another corner in Queensboro and Allendale, Lakeside. I did all that there through the whole day until I was restocking. So I was over there on 79th Street. A lot of good men over there that I fooled with, in 19 territory. So I was over there, and everybody was drinking and going on like that. And I seen him pull up in the 7-3 and everything. And somebody had told me, that's Shangalang. and blase. And I was like, okay, Shangan Lang, I heard a little bit about him, going on, good little kid, looked like, kind of put you in the mind of Ice Cube for a minute, but at the time he had the little curl and everything going on, so me and him spoke, we shook hands and everything. I talked to him, I'm talking to Rico, I'm talking to some other mans over there, Rabbit and some of the other good men that I knew over there, so we talking, we kicking, we getting, drinking and having fun and everything. So he like, man, what going on? Y'all be having a party down there, this and that and going on, man. You welcome to come down there anytime you want. We fool with men, you know what I'm saying? Rico come down there, Carl Wayne come down there, anybody, man. Ain't no off limit to no man down there, you know what I'm saying? We like to have fun and party. So anyway, he said there, he took me up on that, but I had seen him another time. He was at a service station. And I didn't know if he was waiting on something or waiting on somebody, because he was always up to something. He was always up to something. He's always trying to pull a move, and I mean that's the life that he lived. And so he stopped at the service station, and I seen it. He had the hood up on the car. So I said, hey, what's going on, man? He's like, oh, what's going on, Bamm? I said, oh, you good? Yeah, I'm good. He was kind of like rushing me out. I said, well, I ain't gonna leave you stranded now, man. You need to go somewhere. You need me to take you to get. No, I'm good, man. Hey, good looking out. And so I pulled on off, going on. I never did hear what happened on that incident, but I found out later that him and one of my little nephews was they was going back and forth and kind of like beefing with each other going on. They was having different confrontation. Now Shangalang himself at that time he had started getting shot. He had been shot a few times and he had survived, and he was known for that. But the most notable thing that he was known for was they alleged that he shot the rapper Scarface when Scarface came down here. Scarface had just did a concert and he was up on Monkhouse Drive at the Waffle House, and it alleged that him and Shangan Lang got into it back and forth. Don't know how accurate it was. I know that he had left the radio station because he had did a promo there. I was at the radio station when he did the promo. They used to let me come to KMJJ, and I met a lot of people there going on. But anyway, a lot of singers and actors. But anyway, so he had left there. So when he left there, he went to the Waffle House, and altercation happened, and words was exchanged, and they alleged that Shangan Lang shot him in the leg, and then his off-duty, his security guard was chasing the individual down who they alleged was Shangan Lang. They were chasing him down, and then off-duty police shot him in the back and killed him. So a lot of Fruit of Islam people came down to Shreveport after that, trying to find out who was the person that the security guard was chasing, because they wanted that person to be a witness that the Fruit of Islam security guard was not a threat to the crowd for the police to shoot him in the back. In fact, the police endangered the crowd when he shot the pistol in the back, because the man didn't have now. So they was going on. So I ended up talking to Brother Willie X about that and everything. But and after that happened with Shangan Lang and everything, and his name was ringing, people saying it's him. They was asking me that Brother Willie X, like, man, is he the one? Can we talk to him to find out did the police just shoot our brother in the back and this and that? They was picking the police station and everything, and I told him, I said, well, man, I don't know him that good anyway. But long story short, going on, so that his name was ringing in that, and they was calling him by name. His name was ringing in that, and so later on, we got the opportunity to meet again, because he come down to my Blue House. In my Blue House, it was like an embassy. No matter what you got going on, when you come to Blue House, it don't happen down there. When you come to my Blue House, if you come inside, or you be in that yard, you're going to turn your gun over. I'm going to give it to wife number 4. She's going to keep it in the back room until you get ready to leave. And so that's embassy ground. That's what the Blue House was about. So Shangan Lang pulled up one time, and a hell of a coincidence, just same time he was pulling up, my nephew was pulling up. My nephew pulled up, and they like, man, them sons gonna jump out, and I just happened. Thank God I was on the porch. And I used to be the only one who kept a gun on me at that time. I had 17 shot targets at that time. And I'm on the porch drinking and looking out. And when I seen them pull up, I thought they pulled up together, basically. Because they both had the same kind of cars, the 73s, I believe. So they pull up, and then I see both of them jump out. Both of them, they had been beefing. Both of them come up with their gun, man. And I come up with my target. I said, man, you know that. And then my other store, you ain't gonna be no shooting around here, man. What y'all got going on, man? Don't bring that. You gonna bring that beef here? They're like, no, I was just coming to see you. He like, man, I said, nah, man, look here, ain't nobody gonna shoot nobody here. I called White number 4, man. I said, y'all gun, man. You come on. And we on, let's see what's going on. And he went up there. They gave their guns up. I come on, say, I brought them on the porch first, and then I like, man, whatever y'all got going on, I can't, y'all need to try to squash it and going on, man. It need to be about trying to make some money, man. All this crazy shooting, blase, but I can't. That's y'all decision to do, to squash it. But it ain't gonna happen down here. It ain't gonna happen here. So they respected that going on. Shangan Lang came in. My nephew, he went on off. He leave, so he left and went off. I talked to Shangan Lang a little bit. He had, he helped me to some situations that he had been into and going on, and telling me what had happened about him. Like that. I said, okay, well, I know they told me, but I'm not the. I don't have no protection on them people. I don't, they're not my, they told me about it, but it's not my business, man. I'm doing me. And so we kicked it going on like that. I never got in this business and everything, but then I started hearing, man, especially after we got locked up, we started hearing about he had half his head shot off, and he was steady running out here robbing, jacking, and people. So dudes gunned him down time after time, and he still survived. One time, me and Rico was in Maryland. Rico told me, said that he was riding around with he had to wear something on his head to keep his brain inside, because so much of his head had been shot off and so much stuff that he actually had to put some type of helmet type object on his head to keep his brain stable or in there and whatever going on. So he used to give me a little update and everything. And they called, he was, they said, man, he was hard to kill. And they used to call him Dead Man Walking back then. They said, man, the man, Dead Man Walking. And I used to, people like, hey man, Dead Man Walking. So he just, eventually, life caught up with him. He stayed in it, and caught up with him, and he ended up losing his life the way he lived his life. You know what I'm saying? If you keep on down a certain road, it's going to eventually be your turn to exit. So anyway, that's about Shangan Lang, and that's a little bit about him, and his notoriety for allegedly, because there's still rumors that he didn't shoot Scarface. But I know Scarface won't do no concert in Shreveport no more because of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's happening going on, but that's what I'm telling you from my perspective and the things that I heard. Hey, thank you again for tuning in. Hit that like button. I want you to subscribe. Hit that bell icon.